Oh no, we're streaming again. It's happened again. I'm streaming. Oh, it's so crazy. I haven't really thought through what I'm gonna do today. I just decided, oh, I gotta stream today. I said I was gonna stream, so here we are, streaming. I'm not gonna risk putting in music again. Every time I do, YouTube yells at me. And now I just feel really anxious and self-conscious. I don't even have any good background music on my own anyway, so I have to deal with either risking YouTube getting mad at me. Which reminds me, within like a few hours of yesterday's stream with the singing stream, it was blocked in all places worldwide. Just outright blocked, so. Now I know not to do that. So, how's everyone? The page still hasn't loaded, so I can't actually even see what everyone is saying, or what anyone is saying. There we go. There's the thing. Hey Jack, how's it going, dude? Sorry you missed yesterday's stream. I can't even, like, direct link you to the stream or anything like that because, yeah, YouTube blocked it, so now it is not visible to anyone and has been copyrighted. Kinda stupid, and I don't really know how it works, but I don't have anyone backing me up, so I wouldn't really know how to deal with that. Anywho, I need to figure out what I'm going to do for today's stream. I'm building this boat as it is, as we're already sailing. We started sailing, here we are. Boat is going. What's up, Wymie? Ah, the whole gang's here. Well, I think this is more or less the whole gang of people that are regulars. Oof, that sounds unpleasant. Did you fix it? Did you get the plunger and you shove it in the toilet? That sounds unpleasant, either way. What's everyone been up to? I was sort of relaxing for a lot of the day. And then I was playing God of War again. The first of the new ones. I don't even remember what year it came out. I want to say 2016, but the only reason I want to say that is because there was a Doom game that came out then. The first of the new Dooms. Oh, jeez. You had to fight a toilet? That sounds unpleasant. Gotta be careful with, them toilets. They're vicious. They'll bite you. Be careful. Jeez, imagine a toilet that could bite you. Terrifying. It wouldn't really be a toilet then, would it? It might have, like, a toilet head, but I feel like that would be a horror monster of some sort, but it'd be a comedy horror monster. It's probably been done already. Look out! It's Toilet Head! He's coming at you! He's gonna stab you in the face with a plunger. And he just makes that sound. And he stabs people with sharpened plunger sticks. Like the handles have a sharpened edge. So rather than, like, you know how there are those arrows with the plungers on the end so they stick? This would be like an inverse one of those, where the pointy end is on the other end. Anyway, what was I saying about, Oh, I was playing God of War, and something that really bugged me about it, like, I haven't beaten the game, so I don't know if there's more to it yet. I'm still working at that, but Baldur's story. I actually really like Baldur's story. It's one of the oldest, or one of the Norse stories I've known for the longest time. So, the way it's supposed to go is that Baldur was the most beloved of the god. He was the kindest, most virtuous god of all of them. He was the god of light. And he was genuinely the best guy. Everyone loved him. Everyone loved him so much, especially his mother, who went out and sought everything in all the realms and asked each and everything to actually, like, promise not to hurt him. Like, she asked every person, spirit, animal, everything, including objects, not to hurt her son. And they all agreed. And the only holdout was mistletoe, of which she thought, you know what, it's an innocuous plant, whatever. I don't need to deal with that. It's not gonna hurt Balder. How could it? It's just a regular old plant. And Loki, the trickster god that he is, heard about this and found out his one weakness and thought, you know what? I bet I could use this later. So now Balder is basically immortal, unable to be harmed by anything. He thought, you know what? This is a pretty cool trick. I'm gonna show all the people in Asgard. So he had these competitions where, or not even competitions, it was an event where everyone in Asgard would throw weapons at him, and just anything they could think of, they would hurl at him, and nothing would hurt him. Throw a double-sided battle axe at him, it just bounced right off him. He didn't feel a thing. It wasn't that he couldn't feel, it's that he just didn't care. It didn't bother him at all. And so what Balder was thinking is, I'm immortal now. This is the best. The only person who really didn't get to participate was Balder's brother Hod, the god of darkness. He was blind, as you can imagine being blind is. You can't really throw weapons haphazardly because there are people there that aren't immune to everything. So he used to sit in the corner, and he really wanted to take part in this whole event, but he felt sad that he couldn't. Then, Loki shows up and decides, hey, I got an idea. And disguising himself as a little old lady. What? Mistletoe? Oh, yeah. I'll get to that. Disguising himself as a little old lady, he turns mistletoe into a spear and hands it to Hod and says, why don't you join in? This'll work perfectly. And Hod says, no, I can't. I might hurt someone. And the old lady says, don't worry. I'll guide your hand. And Hod says, are you sure? And the old lady says, yes, of course. Snidely smiling to the side, because it's still Loki. So Hod trusts this voice of an old lady, unable to see that it's actually Loki. Or here, for that matter. And he hurls the spear made of mistletoe, and it pierces Balder's heart. And immediately kills him. Every god and every hero from the halls of... I forgot the name of the place where the heroes go. It's in Asgard. Anyway, all of the people in Asgard that were partaken are shocked and just horrified to see that Balder has died. His very soul, before their very eyes, ripped from his body and pulled into hell. That is... You guys know that Hell... or Helheim is the same thing, basically. Only a lot colder than the one that you might know of. Anyway, that aside, really need to work on my storytelling. Well, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So now Balder is now trapped in Helheim, and he's sitting at the table with Hela, the lady in charge of Hell. This is gonna get pretty confusing. That aside, so now Freya wants to get her son back. So she goes down to Helheim, asks Hela, can I please have my son back? And she says, you know what? I kind of like him. I don't want him going back. But I'll make a single condition. If you can get everyone in all the 9 realms to cry for Balder, then I'll let him return. And so she does what she did before and goes to everyone and everything in all the realms and asks, please, Balder's been taken from us. Cry so he may return. And everyone does, except for Loki, who says, you know what? I don't think I will. He can stay down there where he is. He was too much of a goody two-shoes anyway. And so Balder ends up trapped in Helheim for all eternity because of Loki. And I really can't help but despise Loki for that. Frickin' mistletoe, guys. Mistletoe. Is it any shock that Loki ends up, destroying all of everything? He caused Ragnarok. Funny enough, this incident is exactly what gets him into the predicament that leads him to deciding to cause Ragnarok. Because after this, Odin and Hela decide we need to do something about Loki. He has gone too far this time. So they drag him into Helheim, I believe it was Helheim, and chain him down to a rock, cutting him open and leaving him to have snakes drip poison into his body for the rest of eternity. And eventually, he does, manage to confuse the snake into accidentally letting him go, killing the snake, and returning to Asgard on a boat made of human nails. Pretty grisly stuff, but keep in mind this is Old Norse mythology. At least that's how I recall it. It's a neat story, if you ask me. Not really... it is the story that got me interested in finding out about stories from other cultures and mythologies and stuff like that. But, what do you guys think of the story? Too much? Too little? Not enough? I'm gonna move you over here so I don't need to look off to the side. YouTube's always telling me that no one's around. That makes me sad. I had 4 people in here at the start, and now there's just you guys. We're all alone. I'm all alone. Actually, it says there's only one person watching. For all I know, it could be me. But you're here, Jack, so what's up, YouTube? Why are you telling me this stuff? Why are you telling me no one here? I guess there aren't a lot of people here, then. There's at least 3 people here. There's you 2, and there's me. That's 3 right there. Bam. Instant us. Just add water. There's water behind me. Oh well. I don't understand. I guess that is part of why they say, don't look at the numbers. The numbers won't tell you anything useful. They'll just make you super self-conscious. The issue is, I don't know how exactly to make it so that I don't have to worry about having the YouTube thing open itself. I don't know how to read chat without having chat open. I wonder if there's a way to do that. YouTube chat. I can do this. But the issue with this is, a lot of water. Water everywhere. Don't drink any of it. It's poisoned. It's full of salt, and the salt will kill you. You know what they say? There's no such thing as too much of a good thing. Unless you have too much of it and it kills you. And that's probably too much. Or is it that too much of a good thing is actually a bad thing? It is what it is. What next? There's been a lot of stuff on my mind lately, and my default thought is to simply not think and repress all my thoughts to the back of my brain. And now here we are. I just need to fish up something from inside my brain and see what we got. What was I thinking about earlier today? I think something crossed my mind about how it's difficult to keep fighting for your dreams when you feel really tired. There's a point of which you need to be able to rest. But what do you do when you can't really rest? When resting is not an option because of the circumstances you're in? That's kind of where I've been. Right now, I've been constantly stressed out because the home I currently live in kind of stresses me out. I've got a lot of baggage here, and I can't exactly just go on a vacation. I can't leave school either. I have to finish school, and I've been in school for so long. So, things happen, and we move on. I continue to stream, and we continue to hang out. I guess the answer to that is, when you're faced with troubles and problems that seem insurmountable, stop worrying about it, keep moving forwards. What? No, I've been on the sad arc for a long time. This is the part where I start getting past the sad arc. This is... Oh, I was playing Beat Saber earlier. I've gotten it half working. The issue is, because I know how YouTube really, really hates when I stream copyrighted music, because it's in how the video game works. So I'm probably gonna move over to Twitch. So, yeah, that's probably gonna work. I'll start doing stuff over at Twitch for Beat Saber. Maybe I'll move my singing streams over to Twitch. If you are not subscribed to my Twitch, I would suggest looking up GreenMage39 on Twitch and subscribing over there. I will add that to... Yeah, I'm gonna add that to my, thingamajigger. You know the one, the weekly update thing. I can't remember words right now. You know that I've got a lot of them. Like, indubitably. And, dang it, there was another word I was thinking about that has the same sort of sound. Indubitably. See, it's got several B's in a row. It's fun to do that. Indubitably is my favorite word to say, just because it's fun to say it. I think that's probably why I enjoy singing 1 week as well. But 1 week is way more difficult simply because you have alliteration all over the place. So it's like... Wait, I can't start from the middle of the song. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Got your head to the side, son, I'm angry. 5 days since you laughed at me, say, get back together, come back, see me. 3 weeks since the living room, I realize it's not my fault. I realize it's all my fault. I couldn't tell you yesterday, you'd forgiven me, but it'll still be 2 days till I say I'm sorry. Hold, and now watch the hoodwink, is make you stop think. You think you're looking at Aquaman. I summon fish to the dish, although I like the chalet Swiss, I like the sushi because it's no... Yeah, I like the chalet Swiss No, wait. Dang it! I can't even remember which part is actually... Oh. Hello, Jack. Oh, so you were gone. I knew the numbers were weird. Or, wait. You were there, and then you were gone, and now you're there. Man. That's okay. Anyway. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Cocked your head to the side, son, I'm angry. 5 days since you laughed at me, saying, get back together, come back, see me. 3 days since the living room. I realized it's all my fault, but couldn't tell you yesterday. You've forgiven me, but it'll still be 2 days till I say I'm sorry. Hold, and now watch a hoodwink. It's make you stop think. You think you're looking at Aquaman. I summon fish to the dish, although I like the chalet Swiss, I like the sushi, because I never touch a frying pan. Hot like wasabi when I bust rhymes. Make it look like Ann rhymes, because I'm all about value. Bert Camp has got mad hits. You try to match wits. You try to hold me, but I bust through. Gonna make it break it, take fake it like a sinking egg and shake it like vanilla. It's the finest of the flavors. You see the show because you know the vertigo is gonna go. Because it's gonna go... Bleh. Well, I tried. Moving on, then. What is next on the list of importance things? I want to do next week a writing stream. So maybe I should work on that. Or maybe I should do, like, a designated storytelling stream, which would mean telling one of the stories that I've written. That might take a lot longer than that. I was sort of debating whether I should do live storytelling or try and tell a story through video format. So I'm still working on that part. I'll let you know when I come to a decision on that. In other news, I don't actually know that much other news that's worth talking about. I do keep pretty close eye on a number of things. Oh, I think there's a new design that's been released for the 2024 Racing Miku design. I need to look that up. Let's see here. Or was that not actually released? Because I could have sworn that I saw something. Oh, maybe it was. Oh, no, there. This is the picture I was looking at. Oh, she looks so pretty. But I have no way of showing you guys. Hmm. What if I'm not sure if this will work. Yeah, probably too risky. That's something you'll have to look up, but it's like she looks like she's got a witch's hat and is really pretty. And she's got a broomstick, which is also a microphone and is just kind of neat. Internet blah. Oh no. Wait, that's old. I've already forgotten what I was doing. Well, how are you guys doing lately? I haven't watched anything too recently either. I've been sort of just focusing on trying to keep my brain together and streaming a bit here and there, playing a couple of video games. Yeah, that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, right, I forgot. The neat counter. For every time I say the word neat. I'm just gonna wait until that counter goes back up. Or goes up. You paying attention, Wymie? Because that should be a little higher than it is. A lot higher than it is. Smiling? Yep, thank you, sir. That is much appreciated. Wait, did I say that word again? I've already forgotten. Oh, I did. I did say neat. I did say that word. That is true. Oof. Math? I'm sorry to hear it. Yeah, math is a rough subject. Do you think I'm gonna get, what's it called? Copyright struck for this? For playing Ocarina? Wait, can you guys hear that? Crap, I forgot how it goes from there. King Julian? Feet? I like to move it, move it. You mean that one? Man, that is an old movie now. It was a good movie, though. I barely remember any of it. Oh, you know what movie I was thinking about the other day? I was thinking about The Truman Show. That was genuinely one of my favorite performances by Jim Carrey ever. Like, Jim does a really good job with, like, the crazy, zany roles, but what he did in that movie, where he put the craziness into someone who's genuinely going mad because he's realizing everything around him is fake. It is just an amazing movie. I would highly recommend watching it if you haven't watched it. Love that movie. I'd say it might even be my favorite movie of all time. I think that my favorite movie, at the very least, used to be Titan AE, which is an even older animated film. Of which, not that, The Truman Show is animated. It's not, but It is a very old film, and it was animated. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, I just sort of started talking about, I think someone mentioned King Julian, and I immediately thought, oh, hey, movies, let's talk about that. So yeah, we're talking about movies now. Also this. Oh, wait. I don't know why I put on an ocarina and started playing it. But, yeah, I think we're talking about movies, instruments, and, oh, this is an ocarina. It is one of my favorite instruments. My brothers learned to play practical, real instruments. Both of them learned to play trumpet at one point. I think my oldest brother learns to play clarinet, or maybe it was saxophone. I think it was a woodwind instrument at the very least. And my other brother learns to play guitar. I was hell-bent on learning the ocarina. Out of all the things I could have learned, I could have learned something that makes sense. I could have learned guitar. I've had a chance to learn guitar and trumpet, and yet the ocarina is the only one that sticks. Then again, it's the only instrument of those that I can just stick in my pocket and walk around with. Back in high school, I used to walk around with an ocarina anyway. Piano is a fun instrument. I never properly learned to play it. I have a MIDI keyboard, and I don't know how to hook it up to my computer. Like, in a way that I can actually use it. I bet there are programs for that. Maybe I should look into something like that. Bam, there you go. Nice little instrument ocarina solo for ya. What other songs do I really like? Wait. I think that's Song of Healing. It's a good one. It's a very pretty one. But I think it sounds better on piano. Oh, I think I have the MIDI cable. Like, I have a cable that will connect the keyboard to my computer. I was actually using the keyboard with my, the program that I use for Vocaloid, because I want to, learn to better make music more fluidly. Only after getting the keyboard and attaching it to the music program did I realize, oh, I don't actually know how to play the keyboard. This is not actually that helpful for me. So, I got egg on my face. Emotions. Like happiness? Or sadness? Anger. I'm angry. I think those are kind of the only three. Oh, I forgot! Surprise! That's also an instrument I have. I mean, an emotion. Wait, what are we talking about? Emotions, instruments. It's all the, Oh, now I'm happy. Hey, Jude. Oh, wait. YouTube might get mad at me if I do that again. I do love the Beatles. How do you guys feel about the Beatles? I guess they're a pretty old band now, so I think only half of them are still kicking. But some of their music is just so beautiful that I can't not love it. Oh, I can't remember how Strawberry Fields Forever goes right now. So I probably couldn't figure that one out by ear either. So, let's see here. What other things can I think of on the fly? Nope. Can't remember that one off the top of my head. Beetlejuice? Hmm. Yeah, that's fair. Ah, Eleanor Rigby. That's one that I haven't heard in a long time, but I remember that was the first song that wasn't Legend of Zelda related that I learned. And I can't remember how to play it at all right now. Not even a little. I can't remember how it goes either because it's been probably years since I've actually listened to it. I just remember I used to know that one. Oh my god, I actually remember it by muscle memory alone. Oh, I'm very happy about that. Oh, I am so happy about that. Oh, hey, Saria. I think we did. Someone did. Yeah, there you go. There's your call. Glad you could make it. Now the whole squad's here. And look at all the people that are here. It's the five of us hanging out, having a good time, playing music, and chill. Good evening to you too as well. Now then, since the council has assembled, we must consider the next item of importance. It's almost Crimbus. I don't have any plans for Crimbus. Oh, should we do a New Year's stream? Kind of want to do a New Year's stream since I'm going to be on my own for New Year's anyway. I think that could be fun. Is that Welsh? Shame? Or is it shame? Shame! Oh wait, I already played that one. What? There's a council? Oh my god, when was it? Since when has there been a council? Well, I guess there's a council now. I have just decided. There is now a council. It consists of us. We are now the council. Everyone who is here is now part of the council. You all have equal votes. Equal in importance to my own vote. And with that all stated, we will now vote on the next important piece of information. Was the Beatles good? Yay or nay? I vote yay. Accepting votes now. Eh. What? Shumai is how it's pronounced. Ah, I see. Yes, you can vote now. Picasso's... Wait, what was... Wait, what was Picasso's full name? I am not remembering. It was, Why is Roald Dahl coming into my mind? He was very much not... I mean, he did make art, but it was, you know, in writing form. He wrote books. Picasso. Oh yeah, right. Picasso made the, Pablo Picasso. He made some very interesting Impressionist art, and he was very well known for making some... Wait, was it Impressionist? Or... What was the exact type of art? Help me, Wikipedia. Dear Wikipedia, who was Pablo Picasso? Pablo Ruiz Picasso was a Spanish painter, sculptor, paint maker, ceramicist. I guess that he made ceramics. Theater designer who was spent his adult life in France. One of the most influential artists of the 20th century. Has anyone else found it weird that, when you consider the century, it's the 100 years leading up to a 100-year mark. So, like, the 20th century would be the entirety of the 1900s. The 21st century is the entirety of the years leading from 2000 up to 2100. So 2100. In the year 2100, a famous impersonator is going to rock the world with their breakout role as some guy pretending to be some other guy in a movie. This is my prediction. Write it down in stone. He will be a... Who would he be an impersonator? An Elvis impersonator will be pretending to be someone else. And will put on the best thingamahoosit in their entire life. And it will rock the world, and everyone will remember Elvis for centuries to come. Because this one guy who is so influential in theater. Yeah, go figure. That is the most interesting thing I could possibly come up with. On the spot, in the spur of the moment. Anywho, so Pablo Picasso made a bunch of weird face art. And he cut off his ear. Because he went crazy. Is that correct? Something like that. What other art did Pablo make, anyway? I know that he was known for his very exaggerated geometric art. By exaggerated and geometric, I mean the exact opposite of geometric. It was also very geometric. It was pointy and curvy in all the strangest places. Curious. He was Spanish. I don't know much Spanish. Like, I know sí, señor. And, no hablo español. And, no, I think that's all I've got. Cerveza? I think that's, Spanish for beer. Uno, dos, tres. I know those ones. Cuatro, cinco, seis, siete. I know those ones. Yeah, probably. I mean, he didn't get that old, right? He was pretty old, actually, wasn't he? Oh, I should not have closed that window. Because now I don't know much about Pablo Picasso. He died 1973, born 1881. That means he... Wait, my math isn't good. Let me pull up a calculator and figure out how old he was when he died. Or maybe I could just look that up. But I would have to search more, and I don't want to have to search more. So I'm just gonna do 1881. Oh, wait, no, it's supposed to be the other way around. Ah, I've already messed it up. Hang on. 1973 minus 1881 equals... He was 92. Wow, he lived for a very long time. That is impressive. Hooray for math! Or rather, for the technology that makes math a whole lot easier for those of us who suck at math. Like me. Okay, I'm not that bad at math, but I'm not good at it. I'm not a savant. I can't read numbers and be like, whoa, bro, that sounds leet. 1337. You know, while all the kids in school were like, haha, look, it says 8008. You know what that says? I was like, yeah, cool, bro. Mine says leet. I'm a gamer. I know how to... I go on raids to Molten Core all the time. Yeah, that's right. I'm the coolest. I never went on a single raid to Molten Core, but my brother did. And I pretended like that was me for some reason. But, you know, one man's my older brother did this cool thing is another man's I by proxy did this cool thing because my older brother could do it. I'll be honest, I didn't really lie about it, but I did bring up that my older brother did it. And, okay, I lied a little bit and then I came clean immediately. Because honesty is the best policy. Never lie. Remember that. And also, be elite gamer. That means you're the coolest. Wait, what? What's... Are you telling me that it doesn't surprise you that I would lie about taking credit for my brother's achievements? I'll be honest, I was a very stupid kid who made a lot of stupid mistakes. But, you know, who hasn't made stupid mistakes as a kid? Isn't that... Ha ha, I see what you're doing, why me? Good one. You know what, I'm not even gonna type in that number. If somebody types in the number, I'll say the thing that you're supposed to say when you say the number, or see the number, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna be the guy. I am above that. I am above... Who am I kidding? I'm not above it. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna move on and pretend like I didn't just do that. We're going to pretend like none of this happened at all, and we're going to be adults about this and move on. So, what next? Who else is there to discuss? A bunch of Greek philosophers I could talk about. Like, Socrates. I could talk about him for a bit. Anyone up for hearing about Socrates? He was the first guy that was like, you know what? Everyone's an idiot. The only reason I'm less of an idiot is because I accept that I'm an idiot. Of which, in a way, he was kind of right and was sort of onto the Dunning-Kruger effect before it was actually widely known. You know, Socrates, the guy who was... When did he live? When did Socrates live? Socrates lived between 470 BCE in Athens, Greece, and died in 399 BCE. He was quite an influential philosopher of Western philosophy, primarily. Anywho. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should have. What else is there to talk about in regards to Socrates? Oh, you know what? We're talking about philosophy and math. You know who we gotta talk about? Good old Pythagoras. It might seem like the Pythagorean theorem is just stupid, but gosh darn, is it actually super useful. Because using it, you can triangulate stuff and figure out specific dimensions. It's super duper useful if you're doing anything that requires geometry. Especially if you're sewing. Shockingly, knowing the Pythagorean theorem, especially if you're doing curves, it might not seem like it's useful because there are a bunch of other things that you're gonna need to know. But if you have 2 points and you're looking to figure out where exactly you're trying to get the center point to be, you can actually use the Pythagorean theorem by looking at the distance between those 2 points and picking the right angle location. It's difficult for me to properly explain how and why I have used it. Trigonometry is shockingly useful, is what I'm saying. Like, for all the stuff it gets, it is actually super useful. That's what I'm getting at here. What's a 6 or a 7? I do not understand this grading scheme. It is not letters, it is numbers. What is the max number? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, I got my grade back for my Japanese test recently. I got an 80-something. 83? 82? Somewhere in that range. Between an 82 and an 83. Oh, there it is. Oh. It's an 81.6. Okay, fine. So it's slightly less than I'd hoped. The point is, I'm pretty good at the Nihongo. That means Japanese, in Japanese. Okay, fine. Maybe I'm bloating my ego a little bit. Max number is 2? Wait. What? I don't understand this. Oh, too much. Okay, I get it. It's a TOO joke. I can letters. In fact, letters are my ultimate. They are what I'm best at. I know letters better than anyone. Okay, maybe there are people that know letters better than I do. But I swear, one of my best classes in high school was definitely English. Probably because I'm better at talking than I am at numbering. It sort of makes me wonder why it is... Oh, wait, no, I know exactly why I went into economics in university. It's because I was told to. Same reason I went into graphic design. I was told to. And now I'm in linguistics. And this time I actually did it on my own. Hooray! I think the moral of the story is, if you don't know what you're doing with your life, don't stress too much about it. Don't expect that you're gonna have your life together before you're like 25, because from what I've learned, most people don't actually even hit their stride until they're in their 30s. And if you just tell yourself, I need to have this done before I hit 20, or I'm gonna be an old, crumply man, or woman, depending. But point is, give yourself some slack, and give other people some slack as well, because frankly, you might end up in their shoes one day too. If you give them slack, then you'll have some slack to go on as well. There you go, life advice from Green Mage. See? I don't really even know how you're supposed to get your life together. How does that even happen? It's crazy to see some kids up in, like, the high levels of fame. In YouTuber fame, I guess. But seeing it happen is kind of disheartening because you know they don't have the life experience or maturity to handle it. And then they end up doing something incredibly stupid that hurts a lot of people and they don't even recognize how or why. And it's because they lack that life experience. I really don't think that anyone should be famous before they turn 25, because 25 is the point of which most people actually reach the point of which their brain is fully matured. That means they have a lot more life experience and they have a lot more control over their own faculties. Especially given the last part of your brain that develops is probably the most important part in order to be a productive member of society. I get the feeling that most people that, end up in bad circumstances, but then find instant fame are the ones that are most harmed by it specifically because of that. Ohio's an SCP? Like, the entire state is an SCP? Wait, when did this happen? Oh my god, I've been watching SCP a lot lately. I've been watching full readouts of SCPs. I think there's... I remember the SCP that scares me the most out of all of them. The ones that involve extra-dimensional space in particular terrify me because I'm kind of scared of actual, tangible, non-Euclidean space. Like, the idea of getting lost in a place that does not abide by physical logic still scares me. The good news is I'm not really as scared of it as I used to be, but the one where there was just a single step that would be there only when you go up the stairs, and then when you come back down, it's not there. That SCP used to put the shiver, or used to make the hairs on the back of my neck stand on end. Because something about that just terrifies me. But the one that terrifies me the most out of all SCPs, or at least it was that way, was the old metal ship. Like the rusty old ship, of which if you go in, you can easily get lost in the extra dimensional space. I got lost. What were you talking about? Then again, nearly gave Ohio a hug. What? Yeah, you got time. Wait, I am so lost. What's going on? Oh man, look at all the people. All the lonely people. Where do they all come from? That's wrong. I'll relearn Eleanor Rigby later. Funny enough, that is actually a big part. Well, not that song, but the idea of loneliness is a big part of why I want to become a VTuber. Because I know that there have been VTubers who inspire me to, want to be there to entertain others. And it feels like you're less lonely when you've got someone there to talk to, right? Or is that just me? Wait, Florida? Well, to be fair, Florida is kind of scary. You never know when you'll run into a wild Florida man who's riding on the back of an alligator. Who's been doing, the alligator has been doing some stuff, taking some illicit substances, and now the alligator wants to punch you in the face with its tail. And also wants you to give it all of your money so that it can buy more drugs. Don't trust alligators in Florida. They are tricky people. Which is even more concerning because they're alligators, not people. They're wild animals. And it's hard to tell sometimes. Maybe you'll be working at a McDonald's and then an alligator will come up to the drive-thru and stick a gun in your face and say, "America, give me your money." And you'll be like, "How are you speaking? You're an alligator." Anyway, long story short, alligators will mug you in Florida. Where did this story come from, and how did I get to this point? I'm sorry to anyone living in Florida. I do not mean this as an insult. Wait, what? I see. Sorry to hear that. Well, I'm still here for you. I got your back. You are always welcome here, Doom Raider. Most people are. In fact, I don't know who isn't yet, but I'm certain that at some point I'm going to run into someone who isn't welcome in my stream anymore. And when that day does come, I intend to not say that it is impossible to be banned from the stream. It is possible. Difficult, but possible. I guess when you become a hazard to other people in the stream, that is when I would call it and say, "No, you don't come here." Wait, what? I see. I'm sorry to hear that. I think that I've heard about this before. I won't pry. Anywho. Wait, what was I talking about? No, Jack, you are not a hazard. You are perfectly safe to be here. You are more than welcome to hang out. Don't you worry. We're all in this together. Keep your stick on the ice. Yeah. Go for the goal. Don't let nobody stop you. You're on fire. He shoots, he scores. Why have I not sang the good old hockey game? Oh my god, that is a great song. Where have I been? The good old hockey game is the best game you can name. Yeah, Stompin' Tom. Sorry, this is kind of off topic, isn't it? But, like, it's such a good song. It's such a good song! Hello out there, we're on the air. It's hockey night tonight. Tension goes, the whistle blows, and the puck goes down the ice. The goalie jumps, and the players bump, and the fans all go insane. Someone roars, Bobby scores! It's at the good old hockey game. I did not do a very good job of saying that. Yes. Wait, I don't think Jack counts as a hazard at all. So, I mean, if I were an SCP, I would definitely ally myself with the Serpent's Hand, so you can be sure that I would not have any problem with anyone who does not see themselves as trying to hurt others. There are some SCPs that need to be, kept behind bars, but I don't think that everyone and everything needs to be. I am in support of anomalous persons and their freedom. Your freedom to be anomalous as you like. Just don't go killing nobody or I'm gonna turn you into the SCP feds. Not really the feds, are they? The jailers. I think that's what we call them. I mean, what the Serpent's Hand. I mean, yeah, I'm a member of the Serpent's Hand now. It's true, it's canonical. I am secretly an anomalous person. You just don't know what my superpower is yet. Because I keep it very well hidden. Or maybe that is my superpower. That you can't know what it is. Well, it's probably an anomalous side effect of it. Perhaps you're all here because of my anomalous power to bring people together. Aw, that would be the best. My hero is Hatsune Miku because she's able to bring people together without any borders. There's nothing that really keeps anyone apart. Well, I guess people that don't like her won't come together, but there are people from all different backgrounds that love her. And how can you not? Because she represents, us, the community. She gives a voice to the people who want to make songs but can't sing themselves. And I just love that. SCP-999 is best girl. Probably. I mean, I know it is a pudding blob type thing, but it is adorable and it is cute and it makes everyone happy. I need to remember what my favorite SCP of all time is. I mean, what was, there is a very specific SCP that I love. 329-J. That is my personal favorite SCP, but my second favorite, that is like an actual mainline SCP, is the Machine. 914. That was it. Because when I was younger, I used to think, if I put my Miku plushie into the machine and set it to very fine, then it might come to life, and it would sing for me, and I would have my own little cute soft Miku plushie, and she would be alive, and she would be my best friend, and we would go on adventures, and she would sing on those adventures, and it would be great. And that is my dream. that is what I need to do. I need to break into the Foundation. I need to bring a Miku plushie and put her into SCP-914, and then I will have my own sidekick. That is my goal. In fact, you know what? I need to finish making the plushie that I designed in my 100 subscriber special. And then I need to take that plushie, travel through to the SCP Foundation, sneak her in there, get her through 914, then escape with my 914-ified Miku plushie, who will then be sentient and able to sing, and may also like cookies. I will bring cookies so that she can enjoy cookies after I have turned her into a sentient living plushie. It's a genius plan. I'll do this for my 200 subscriber special, of which we're like 3/4 of the way there. All I need is another, 46 more subscribers. Then bam, I'll have... Okay, let's be honest, this probably gonna take me longer than that. But I definitely am going to... Oh, I still need to finish the plushie that I started last time. I need better gloves. Okay, first I need to get better gloves, then I need to finish that plushie that I had started working on last time, and then I need to prepare for making the 100 subscriber Miku plushie, and then I need to go on those adventures. There's a lot more things that I'm going to have to take into account whenever I do this. Also, which one is 5031? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. 031. Enter. It is a ghost person thing. Curious. I need to remember what it was that I was watching the other day. Oh, I can't use this one. This is a... I'm looking at different tabs that I have open. Yeah, 914 is great. But yeah, I will admit, the exclusive reason that I like 914 is because the potential of having living Miku plushie. I've told you guys that I'm kind of obsessed with plushies, haven't I? That's like my primary thing. That is all that really matters to me these days. Plushies. In fact, one day, if I am ever in a situation where I can have my own home and afford to buy my own stuff, I'm going to set aside an entire room just to fill with plushies. And I will make sure it is the biggest room in the home that I own. Perhaps I will need to get a bigger home just for more space to put more Miku plushies. Oh yeah, that is where we first met. Man, networking be weird, eh? I feel like maybe, just maybe, I'm a little over the top about how much I like plushies. But it is what it is, I suppose. Where it is... Oh, there it is. Hello. I mean, honestly, a simple rule of thumb for knowing what I'm thinking about, there's a 50-50% chance that whatever I'm thinking about at any given time is either Miku or plushies. That's a pretty consistent thing with me. The other 50%, it is somewhere divided among any other number of things. And there's a 25% chance that you have absolutely no idea what I'm thinking about, and it is something so obtuse or obscure or unique that there's no way you could have possibly figured out I was thinking about that. And there's definitely like at least a 5% chance margin that I'm thinking about something related to Homestar Runner. You know what? I kind of want to make that. I would very much like to figure out how to make a Green Mage plushie. Maybe I'll see if I can do something like that, like a run of... Maybe I'll make like 4 of them. See how that goes. first, I would actually need to figure out a good pattern for making them. So maybe I'll work on that. I have been sort of on the fence thinking about making a plushie. Like, even one just for me. I don't mean a Green Mage plushie, I mean, like, any kind of plushie. I don't know, I've been kind of on the fence about it. I haven't really dug into making anything in a long time. Then again, I've been kind of, like, up and down between super depressed and being okay lately. So, things have still been kind of turbulent in my mind. Wait, what was it that I was looking up on YouTube? I don't remember at all. I think I was going to look up the history of what I've been watching recently to see if I have the videos I've been watching recently in there. The SCP videos. That was it. Right. Oh, you know what? I started watching Don Hertzfeldt's stuff recently. Again. I'm not sure if you ever watched his stuff. Some really neat and interesting pieces of work he's done. I think it was like the early 2000s that I was first exposed to his work. That was an interesting time. Must say, for sure. Most certainly. Yeah, I don't know how long ago it was that I looked at the SCP videos. I think I was watching the Crooked Man video, or a video on There Was a Crooked Man, which was its own entire thing. There's a lot of really interesting places in the SCP universe to look at. If only I had all the time in the world, I'd make my own SCP-esque thing. I've already got that otter thing going. I kind of want to expand on that, and then just make an entire planet, and then give it to other people to create out of. But the thing is, I don't feel like that would catch on super well. I do very much want to make something that would... Actually, I had an idea involving one of the other projects I started work on. The Halloween thing that I could potentially make into something that you guys can play around with in terms of making stories with. But, yeah, wait, what was I? Oh, I've heard about the company that makes plushies out of drawings. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I can understand why they do that, and I think it's admirable. At the same time, with all the effort that goes into making a plushie, I feel like I want to make something higher quality than what they make. What they make is interesting, but it's definitely pretty obvious in the quality that it's intended to be not super expensive, like not prohibitively expensive. And my experience is more in making things that are very big and very expensive. There's actually an artist on Etsy that I very much like their work. It's called Remy Plushies. They make very high quality, very expensive things. I actually own 2 plushies that was made by them, but they're like multi-$100 plushies. So super high quality. I have a Baron Bunny that they made, of which I absolutely love it to bits. It's been such a long time since I keep sliding away from playing more Genshin Impact. I should probably play more of it. But I find that what's it called? Izuma is just, is that what it's called? The lightning place. There's too much on a boat stuff, and it's just not as interesting as it could be. Like, I loved The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, and that was primarily on a boat. But unlike in Inazuma, you don't have to hold forwards to move forwards. And that's what's really killing it for me. I also don't find the general feel of the area to be all that fascinating. So I guess there's that. I should definitely finish that area just so I can move on to the next area, though, because I heard that the next area is really cool. So, I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about whether I should get back into Genshin or not. I heard that MiHoYo has made an entirely new game, of which is still in early access, of which seems really cool and I kind of want to get into. Yeah, so... yeah, Inazuma is not something I super enjoy. I think it's, like, the idea was really cool. But the execution is kind of painful. I wish Mondstadt were bigger. I really liked Mondstadt. I also really liked, Liyue. So... and I know that there was an extension on Liyue. Like, between the new area and the old area. And I've also been to the water area, which seems super cool, and I had a lot of fun in. But I need to finish the story in order to move on to the next areas. Yeah, I bet Sumeru would be a lot more fun. Maybe I should stream some Genshin Impact next week. Today is Saturday. Tomorrow I'm taking time off. I'm just gonna rest. Maybe take a nap. Possibly sleep a bit. And perhaps, if I feel up to it, I'm gonna lay down. That's right, I know, it's crazy stuff on my rest day. Planning on laying down. Crazy stuff. But just trust me on it. I think it's a good idea. I'm scrolling through YouTube and I don't know why. It's just sort of there. I clicked on it earlier. And now I forgot that I should not be looking over at YouTube. Now, I'm looking over at you guys, because now I have both of my screens full of you guys. I can't get enough of you guys. I'm so happy that you're all here. Thank you. Thank each and every one of you. Also, it's Crimbus. Almost. My family doesn't even celebrate Crimbus. I think that's what, 20 something, 25th, 24th. I just like this time of year because it's the only time of year where I feel like it's expected that you be nice to people. Oh yeah, I still haven't touched Honkai Star Rail. I should consider getting into it. There's a bunch of gachas that I've thought, oh, maybe I should try that out, and then I just never get into it. I mean, my family isn't even of the religion where they celebrate Christmas at all. So, like, nothing. We don't even get a tree. I want a tree. I don't really care about putting... well, it'd be neat to hang stuff on it. I would put my Miku plushies in it. My dad has a little penguin plushie. I could sit on the tree. Think of how much fun I could have if I had my own little tree. Unfortunately... actually, no, there are trees in the backyard that are pine needle-y. They're not quite the right kind of tree. They're coniferous, just not pine. And you need a pine tree. I think that is, like, required by Santa law. Yes, from the makers of Santa Claus, it's Santa laws. Or is it that Santa Claus follows the Santa laws? Santa Claus is Santa laws. You better follow him, or he will know that you have not been nice. You have been naughty, and you will be put on the naughty list and put into the fire with the Krampus. By the Krampus? By the Krampus. HSR? Homestar Runner? I should have known. Man, I wish that homestarrunner.com would make a comeback. Do you guys ever watch those? Del T-Ted. Del Taco? Del We Dead. Del Taco? Trogdor! Thatch Roof Cottages! cottages! Or is it thatched roof cottages? Are you guys ready to get metal? Hello, Mississippi! I don't know why I said that. I just know that I like making the high-pitched 80s hair metal voice. A rock! Like that. Do you guys want a rock? He's got little googly eyes! The Rock. It's a song in the form of rock, and it's about a rock, which has googly eyes on it. I think I know my first metal album. Wait, what? God is a Scottish drag queen. Okay. I won't question it. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, you know? Yes, the Compy 786. A marvel of its time. I wish I had a Compy 786. All I've ever had is a crappy Dell laptop. I feel bad for saying that because the Dell laptop is still there and I still use it. If I ever need to use my embroidery machine to embroider stuff, I do need to attach it to a computer. So I use my laptop to transfer files from my main computer into my laptop computer. I need to format the hard drive on that one though, because it's got too much stuff and it's too slow. I don't know if this headset that I've been wearing this entire time is on. Oh. I have been wearing a headset this entire time. It's uncomfortable. It's unpleasant. It wasn't even connected. The entire time, I had no reason to be wearing it. Lessons learned. Things achieved. Wait, what's been achieved? Nothing has been achieved. Alright. Great job. I said you did a great job there, hamstray. Okay, now that... Oh, I know what we should do. What do you guys want to see out of these streams? More zaniness? Or just for me to keep doing what I do? And being cool while I do it? I kind of want to get into playing more StarCraft, because I've been really into that lately. And I feel like I've been improving. I want to see me get to... You want to see UT. What does UT stand for? Ultimate Timeline? Unreal Tournament. Ooh, I bet I have Unreal Tournament, actually. Man, I remember when Unreal Tournament was, like, the best FPS way back in the day before friggin' Overwatch and all this new age stuff like Team Fortress 2. Oh yeah, I've got Unreal Tournament 3. Man, that takes me back. I once actually did a summer camp thing with Unity. Or, no, it was Unreal Development Kit. That was it. I learned to use the Unreal Development Kit, and I made a video game level for Unreal Tournament. Man, that was a long time ago. Like, I went to summer camp, just regular old summer camp, until I was old enough to be a counselor in training. But I missed my CIT year because I don't even remember why. There was something that stopped me from becoming a CIT. So my parents sent me to nerd camp. And you know what? It was way better than going back to that summer camp that I had gone to. Because I learned C++ and robotics a little bit. It wasn't that much. And also I learned... Yeah, I learned the Unreal Tournament thing. And we played Unreal Tournament. It was really cool. And they gave us a free copy of Unreal Tournament. The camp itself was incredibly expensive, so it was probably included in the costs, but that aside, it was cool. It was very cool. We had a zombie day. We all went to a Walmart and picked up like toy Nerf guns. And we had a zombie war. It was really cool. And it was like the I think it was everyone in the it wasn't cabins. Everyone in the group worked together, but there were select people that were turned into zombies who would be starting off the waves, and then they would try and catch us. And if you ever got hit, you would turn into a zombie and you would have to give your weapons to someone else. I don't remember how it all turned out. I just remember getting a battle axe, a Nerf battle axe. This was back when they still allowed those. I still have the Nerf battle axe, and I got everyone there to sign it. I love that battle axe. I named it Bjorn. Bjorn the battle axe. Good time. Good time. Always remember, when you feel scare or frigten, remember to times when you feel happy. I need to look that up so I actually know. Always remember that when you feel scare. Oh, wait, what is the. Or frigten? Never forget to times when you feel happy. When day is dark, always remember. Happy day. There we go. Good times. Good times. You guys know that copy pasta, right? It's based on English, which is its own thing. I feel like that is now considered to be not okay and not politically correct. I just know that it's a fun little quote, and it makes me feel happy because it's spoken in a way that I would probably talk. Simply because it's fun. It am fun. Always remember, it am fun. So don't worry. Always happy. And when time not make sense, you got to not were just smile and then dance. Yeah, that one. I like to move it, move it. And that's how we learned how to not spell. Remember, spell is spelled with 2 L. 2 times L. Always remember, spell is spelled with 2 L. You can write that down, take it to the bank, cash it in, find out that they don't take pieces of paper with letters poorly written on it, then feel sad because the bank says, please leave, because you're in the way of their daily work. Always remember, bank is economical institute for good money have. It true? Bank make money. They don't make money, they make money. The printers make the money, but the banks make the money. How do banks make money? They make money by lending money and telling people to pay back more money. They lend out money that they do not have, and then get people to pay back that money. And then the money becomes actual money.
Remind me again how exactly banks really make money, because it sounds more like they're amplifying money. Banks don't make money. GDP is money being made, or rather GDP growth. Farmers make money by making food that then turns into money. That's how economic. Exactly. Wait, what? Oh, I'm sorry. Why do they call it Ugly Sweater Day? I think those sweaters look very nice. I think it's incredibly rude that they would say that. Who dare they? All the who's in Whoville dare. Yes, I see. Wait, what was I talking about? At what point did I go off the rails and forget where I was and what I was doing? Better question. We need to scheme. We need to plan. What do we need to plan and scheme? We must plan and scheme a good way for me to get more than 10 viewers. We gotta raise awareness. We have to grow the community. I need a community to grow. I think the best way for me to do that is to make more videos so that I bring in more people. Wait, what? Every 2 minutes I do what? You mean saying neat? Ah, I'm sorry to hear that you didn't get to do that. Well, I'm sure that you have a very lovely sweater. And that is very lovely. What was I talking about? I think I was talking about how to grow the community? Yes, this is a community meeting now. Oh yeah. Go forth and recruit for me more people from around the internet. My wondrous minions. Oh, I feel kind of mean for saying that. I don't even pay you guys. You're just here because you like hanging out. And I really appreciate that. I'm genuinely overjoyed to see how many of you guys are just hanging out and we're having a good time, and I feel very, very happy. I think next week, Monday, I'm going to stream StarCraft. Tuesday is up in the air. Wednesday, I want to stream more of a video game that I have yet to beat. Probably Twilight Princess. I'm very much enjoying that one. I was thinking about playing it earlier today, but realized, no, I've got this stream today. Thursday... Maybe I'll stream a video game in VR. A VR stream day. I'll have to set that up. Friday, singing stream day. I think I will move my singing stream over to Twitch. Then Saturday. Wait a second. I don't think I want to stream another 6 days in a row. I think I want to take 1 day off. Or 2 days off, actually. So maybe I should stream... Maybe I'll skip Thursday. Oh, but I wanted to stream the other thing. Okay, Monday, StarCraft. Tuesday... Maybe I'll take Tuesday off. What do you guys think of me taking Tuesday off? Oh, I wanted to stream a morning stream, because I know Doom and Saria both want to have a morning during the week free. Or a morning during the week to watch and come and hang out. Oh, hey, Lesser Beans. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. How are you on this fine day? I'm just sort of figuring out what I'm going to do next week, because I have the week to hang out. because basically I've got the rest of the year just to hang out. And then next year will be a different story, I'm sure. So what was I... Oh, hey! Oh, thank you, Wymie. And thank you for coming by, Lesser Beans. I appreciate it. Feel free to hang out. Subscribe. Sit around. Enjoy yourself. There's free food. The free food isn't really here. Imagine there's free food, and then help yourself. I'm glad to hear that you're doing decent. We just hang out, have a good time, do whatever. Sometimes, occasionally, throw things at a wall and see what sticks. We have learned with certainty bouncy balls are not very good at sticking unless you throw them hard enough and the wall is soft enough. But otherwise, they are not very likely to stick. There is no difference between stick and stuck. Throwing pointy things does tend to stick. What else have I learned? Thank you, then. Oh, previously thank you, then. I think that makes sense. I'm gonna stick with that makes sense. Anywho, what was I talking about before? Probably what sticks. Oh wait, no, I was talking about something to do with... Oh, right, what I'm gonna do next week. Right, now I remember. I am remembering things. Things are coming back to me. So, in that case, the question remains, what to do next week? I think I will take Tuesday off. Or maybe I'll play a game in the morning? Johnny Cage players have one brain cell? You're low-key jealous of them having one? I don't understand how you can be jealous of someone who has one brain cell. You're jealous that they have fewer... How could you really be jealous? I guess envious? But that's sort of semantics. I'm arguing semantics here on whether you should be envious of someone having fewer brain cells than anyone else. I kind of get it, though. Like, there's a duality to it. I don't think I would ever trade having brain cells for having less brain cells, despite knowing how being smarter makes me more miserable. That in itself. You know what I've thought about? Like, that just popped into my mind? I really want to meet and speak to Neurosama because I want to know how would she react if I were to say, "Hey Neurosama, answer me if this is an accurate statement. Is the following statement true? This sentence is false." I want to see if the logical paradox would break her. I just want to know what would happen. Does she have Wheatley level intelligence is what I want to know. Oh, I wish I was happy all the time too. Or at least less sad all the time. All I can really do is pretend like I'm not sad and smile and hope that other people become less sad by my energetic attitude towards being happy. Pretending to be happy. Yes. That is exactly what I was... Wait, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So, you think that Neurosama would break if I were to do that? And ask her that question? Because I am genuinely kind of curious. But I can't really be certain. Anywho, what else? What else is there to discuss? What is still on the plate to be taken care of? If I had more people that I knew, I would love to start a podcast. I would call it the Potluck Podcast, and everyone would bring their own idea to the table, and they would say, well, this is what I brought. And then we would name each discussion topic after a food, and it would be based on, my brain stopped. Based on how intense the subject is, it would be like either a main course or a side dish or an appetizer or a dessert. and we would save all of the cute, fun things to be desserts because they're sweet, and they would wash out our brain from whatever serious topic might be the main course. And then we would have something silly and fun, like a silly piece of news for the appetizer or even the side dish. I think that'd be a cool idea. That's something I would love to do. But I'm not going to worry too much about it right now. Someday, I'll know people, and maybe more people will subscribe to me, and then I will be found by a larger audience. And if that happens, then perhaps a larger streamer would be like, you know what, that sounds like a cool idea. I'll come and hang out and do that with you. Wouldn't that be neat? What else? But I can't because I need more people to do things that involve other people. It's my channel, but guests are not mine to do what I want with. Therein lies the problem. Oh well. I mean, yeah, it's still a teeny tiny little itty bitty channel. I actually met someone once who had over 1 million subs, and at the time, I didn't really recognize how big of a content creator they were. And yeah, I think I made myself look like a stupid idiot. And I just haven't... Yeah. What? A cult? Who sounds like a cult? I have a cult? Oh my god, I have a cult? Since when did I have a cult? I don't think I've got a cult here. I don't have nearly enough people to make this a cult. Wait, what? Council? Oh, right, yeah, you guys are the council now. The council of voters. It's just for today. All council privileges reset at the end of the stream. And then next stream, if I decide that we're gonna do a vote, we will all be the council. It's really less of a council and more of a democracy, if you ask me. Because the reason I brought that up is because I was thinking, oh, we should do something. Oh, right, the vote was, are the Beatles a good band? I don't think anyone voted yes or no. I'm going to go with, since I was the only one who voted, the Beatles have unanimously been voted as a good band. I'm sticking with that. Wait, you only need 3 people for a cult? Oh man, maybe I do have a cult. But I don't want to be a cult leader. Cult leaders are known for being cruel and manipulative. That's just not me. Can I start a religion instead? A religion in worship of Hatsune Miku. She is the goddess of song. I mean, if you think about it, Miku basically is a deity. I mean, when you go to one of her concerts, you get dressed up in fancy outfits, like cosplay, or you put on one of those happies, and we have our hymns and songs that we all sing together, along with Miku, and we worship her by raising glow sticks into the air. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Vocaloid is, oh yeah. Okay, so yes. The Church of Miku. Nah, it's not spiritualist. This is the Church of Miku. We worship here Hatsune Miku, goddess of song and connections. She brings people together in the name of goodness and cuteness and being the ultimate diva. All hail Miku. Buy her merch. The accuracy of that statement. It's too much. I can't handle. Seriously, though, does anyone else agree with me on that? Also, yes, sorry, your vote was counted. I just have the attention span and memory of roughly 2 minutes. Wait, didn't Doom Raider say something about that? That I have about the attention span of 2 minutes before I get distracted, forget what I'm talking about, and move on to something else? This is why I struggle with completing projects. I have a 2-minute attention span. I think that is actually the most accurate statement you could come up with to describe me. I don't even have the attention span of a goldfish. Goldfish can probably remember things better than I can. But regardless... Wait, what? Oh, you're not... Wait. It ain't your fault. I distract... What? Doodly doo 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 doo. Sorry. I still have my ocarina here. I'm gonna put that down. Okay, what was I talking about? I got distracted again. This happens... Wait, wasn't I just talking about how easily distracted I am? Squirrel! Ooh, squirrels. Did you know that squirrels live in nests called drays? Wait, is that true? I think so. And they normally consist of up to 2 rooms and a nursery? And also, there's several different varieties of squirrel around the world. I think there's like over 300 varieties of squirrel. Can you believe it? That's a lot of squirrels. They eat a lot of nuts as well. Like, some number of kilograms every year. I don't remember the specifics. I've already forgotten. I'm sure that squirrels have a better attention span than I do. And also, definitely a better memory because they can remember like hundreds of different hiding places where they stash their squirrel nuts. Please don't clip that. I fear that would not... That sounds really weird out of context. Don't take that out of context. Subversively, I kind of want people to clip that and then put it up on the internet so more people come and talk to me. And say, hello! Do-do-do. Durarara. That was a good anime. I remember that one. I think there's a second season out now, or like Durarara 2 or something. I never watched that. I just know that the first season was really good, and it had some moments that really left me... They left me with something. Like the idea that all it takes for one gang to join another one is for them to drop their colors and pretend to be part of the other one. Then poof, the entire gang is actually your old gang. And the horrifying part of it is how that sort of works in this day and age, and it's still relevant. But it's also just really good. Really well made anime. Definitely top tier. Like, right up there. Very toppest of the top tier. If you ask me, anyway. It was a good one. I think that was, like, one of the first anime I ever watched in anime club back in high school, which is where I got really into anime. Like, I first got really into Hatsune Miku. I found her when I was, like, 14. I still remember the first song I ever listened to, Last Night, Good Night. That song still sticks in my heart. Not sure if it's still my favorite song. I think Tell Your World is currently still my favorite song. That one is also really old, but gets me right here, right in the heart. But, yeah, there's still a very special place in my heart for Last Night, Good Night. But after that, when I got into anime, so I guess Miku was kind of the gateway into anime for me. And then Durarara was definitely... I think Bakuno was the first anime that I actually saw in the club. And then Durarara was the second one. And I went in and I actually watched the rest of it on my own. And I got just more and more into the rabbit hole with anime. I definitely watched the older version of Berserk. This was before the CG version was released. Of which I actually really liked that. It was, like, kind of powerful. I wish I could
stomach watching the CG Berserk because I just don't have the attention span to read through manga. I really struggle with reading in general, actually, but I'm pretty sure you guys knew about that. That I'm basically unable to read. I can read, I just suck at it. Ajin? I don't think I have. I know that I wanted to watch Baki at one point. I did watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, or at least, I started watching it, and I think it's when they introduced stands that I started to lose interest. And then, I think it was Giorno Giovanni that I was like, no, I'm done with this. I can't watch more. Where I just full on checked out. So yeah, the first 2 seasons were really good. I liked them. The one with, I think it's Josuke. The third JoJo. He was like... I was not a fan of that entire whole section. It was a lot more crude than I was prepared for. I thought it was somehow worse than the first 2. But the 4th JoJo, Shining Diamond, that one, undoubtedly my favorite. Maybe I'll watch Ajin. I'll have a look at it and see. I'll open it up in a search window and remember to have a look at it. What other anime have I been watching lately? I actually have all of them here. Chainsaw Man I intended to get into. I've watched the first episode in its entirety. It seems neat. It's something that I would need to, like, get into more. Ascendance of a Bookworm is something that I started watching. I can only find the English dub. And I need to find the English sub. But somehow, in some way, I really like this one, even if it's very clearly a Mary Sue story. One Piece, I'm currently on episode 1086. So 1086. So that is a lot of One Piece I've watched. I am dedicated to it. I'm just gonna finish the anime. Been watching for years, might as well watch the entirety of it. What else? Am I Actually the Strongest is another thing that I've intended to watch, and I've got it open. I haven't finished Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I need to do that. There's also Jujutsu Kaisen that I need to finish. I still need to get caught up. And I think Demon Slayer is something that I started watching, and I still need to catch up on. So I've got a lot of anime to watch. Maybe I'll just spend the entire tomorrow watching anime, just all day. Sit down, watch anime the entire day. Hopefully I can get through the rest of... I'm not even sure what I want to watch yet. Is there a new episode of One Piece for me to watch yet? I need to check that. Oh, I think there's more One Punch Man for me to watch as well. Oh yeah, there is a new episode that's up. Maybe I'll watch that later after the stream. Demon Slayer is so good. It's good enough that I went out of my way to buy the DVD of the movie, the Demon Train movie. It's really good. It's really, really good, and I love the series. So I definitely need to catch up on finishing the second season, because it's gotten to a point of which I can't even avoid seeing some hints at spoilers in just merch that's being sold. Like, I've seen some characters that I don't recognize in the merch, and that tells me I had better get to watching stuff. This is a really cute picture of Miku in this music video that I have open. Of which, that is... I'm getting distracted again. Anywho, I think there's still a bunch of other anime I still need to watch. Spy Family I need to watch. That's been on my list of anime to watch for the longest time, like since it came out. I just haven't got around to it. I guess I'm getting more into anime again. And I'm not even sure how many more episodes of One Punch Man are out. Yeah, season 2 is out. So I gotta go and watch all of that. Oh wait, no, I think I already watched all of season 2 because this is a special episode that I currently have open. So I think there are a few things for me to still watch. If only we could do watch-alongs. Actually, I think there is a way for me to do that. Like a community watch-along if everyone has their own subscription to an anime watching service, and we just time it so that we're all interlinked. I've seen bigger VTubers do that. Vending machine. I watched a synopsis of a vending machine anime the other day. It wasn't the other day. It was like a couple weeks ago, actually. But it seems like a shockingly good anime, and I actually got emotional watching a synopsis of an anime about a guy that got turned into a vending machine. And I can't help but love the kinds of anime that are so absurd and over the top and insane, and it seems ridiculous, but it gets to you because it covers emotional themes. I also get really into, I'm really, how to put this? I'm sensitive to the emotions of others, and when I see anime characters getting really emotional, I can't help but share that emotion, whether I want to or not. I feel what they feel because I see them feeling that. I guess that's empathy, but it's like, my sense of empathy is somehow on overdrive. Which is kind of why I guess I'm so caught up in being kind to others, and that's like my whole thing. Because I can't help but get really emotional and care about people, even if I know I really shouldn't and I should keep my distance. I just can't keep my distance. Maybe that's just me, though. I'm not sure. Fish reincarnated what? I would watch an anime about a fish, or a person being reincarnated as a deep sea fish. I think that could be really neat, because you have the entire ocean to be effectively your canvas to create something with. Which is actually something I was thinking about playing around with my otter story thing. I think it could be really cool. I think undersea should be a bigger, more widely used place. I think Finding Nemo did a pretty good job of it, but still lacked the vastness of what's going on down there. Especially in terms of like, oh, I saw a video a long while ago, about the Brillo whale, which is entirely fictional, and it's about whales on an alien planet. So, I think the idea of alien-looking creatures underwater is really fascinating to me. I think it has a ton of potential. It makes me wish I could animate, but I know how much work goes into animation. It's the same reason I haven't gotten into drawing and why I'm not very good at drawing, because I know it takes a lot of time and effort and skill to get good at that. Anywho. Yeah, it sounds like a really cool idea for the vending machine. I really gotta watch that. But anyway. Maybe I should think about eating dinner at some point. Maybe in a bit. Maybe later. Later, I will end stream. We're almost at 2 hours. Where did the time go? Well, anyway, I have ideas for what I'm going to do next week. I haven't decided what day I'll take off, but I do know that I want to do some streams on Twitch. So if you want to see those, I suggest subscribing to my Twitch in addition to staying here on YouTube. Unfortunately I'm just gonna use Twitch exclusively for what was it? Twitch exclusively for making content that involves around music and singing, because Twitch doesn't keep tabs on that, and I can more easily not worry about YouTube cracking down on me, because that scares me. Tim flies. Hey, you never know. There might be a pilot named Tim who can fly. You know what they say about clocks and windows? Throw a clock out the window. You can see time fly. It's true. Especially if you have a lot of fun doing that. But you're gonna run out of clocks pretty quickly. Just a word of warning. So don't expect to get your clock back. If you do, that's pretty cool. If you don't, you knew what you were getting into. And if you can't, you need to buy a new clock. Anyway. Doodly-doo-dee-doo-doo-doo. CGN. You. Me? Sometimes spelling errors make for the best content. You never know. It might happen to you. So remember, if you're gonna spell badly, play it up like it was a joke and own it. Own all of your spelling mistakes. The flute? Oh, you mean my ocarina. I got this. Wait, is that serious or as a joke? The ocarina I actually got from a company that I found a long time ago called STL Ocarinas. I think they're stationed out of St. Louis. They make some really good stuff, actually. This one happens to glow in the dark. Pull out of the void. Oh no, you want to see me pull an ocarina out of the void? Here's a different one. Wait, how does that song go? Do, 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 do. Oh, there we go. So I don't think it's in that key. Bit more like that. Wait, no, I think I got a better one. Yay! I wonder if you guys actually recognize that song. I really hope so. It's the first few notes of a very cute, very fun, what's it called? Hololive song. Don't tell them I played the first few notes, though. They might get very mad at me for playing notes. Sorry, what was I saying? Anywho. Oh yeah, Ocarina of Time, I can do that one. How did it go? Do, do, do. Yeah, I think it was that one. And now we are now 2 hours into the future since I started the stream. Don't worry about the time that was between 2 hours ago and now. Just trust me, we're in the future. I've come to you from the future to tell you you are also in the future. I bet you didn't realize that you'd be here now. If... Yeah. Yes, that is exactly what's going on. I think that was it. I think that's how it speed up time. Time has now gone faster. Are you prepared? Prepared for the time having gone faster now? Well, here we are, in the future. Future! Sorry, that was my best Squidward impression. Expression of impression? Impression of expression. I am free to express my impression however I dang well future. How did SpongeBob fix that? I think he dropped a rock on his head or something. I think you guys need to drop a rock on my head. And that's the only way to get me out of this. And then we'll be 2 hours in the past. Wait. No, I don't think that sounds accurate. I think that sounds weird and confusing. I think the real hero of the story was, Nope. Wrong ocarina. Can't go that high. No, I think I'm just not playing the right note. I don't remember the notes, because I gave away my songbook a very long time ago. I thought I was just lending it out, but I never got it back. Sad. Tears down my eyes. Oh well. Anyway, what was I? Oh yeah, right. Hero of Time. Wait, I don't know that song, do I? That's not the one. That's Castletown, isn't it? What other songs do I know? Oh. Yeah, it is. That's... Yep, I think I got it. It sounds off, though. It sounds like it should be deeper. Do 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 do. Yeah. Well, that is Clocktown, isn't it? You are so right. I wish they would bring those kinds of Zelda games back. I so loved those. Like, I think that what they're doing with Breath of the Wild is neat. But I would love it if they were to make an entirely new Zelda game that's closer in feel to Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask, of like the different areas and the same feel of progression with the special items. I really liked that. I thought the linear feel to the games was wonderful. I might have mixed them up. I think that was Castletown. think that was even Legend of Zelda. I think that was an entirely different video game. I can't even remember at this point. What other video game? Wait a second! That's not a video game at all! Do not take me as a conjurer of cheap tricks! It was definitely the Shire theme. There was this family park that I went to when I was a kid with my family. It was like, run by the YMCA. It was like a vacation spot, so it was super dirt cheap to stay there. But, like, there was this area called the Shire, which the youngest kids would go to, and it was like a daycare kind of a place. And they had Mr. Groundhog. But, yeah, I think the only reason I'm bringing that up is because it was called the Shire. But Mr. Groundhog was there. I don't think it was actually a real groundhog, but they would gather us around a hole that I'm pretty sure was empty, and they would say, "Okay, everyone, let's sing to Mr. Groundhog." There was definitely no groundhog living in that hole, though. But there were groundhogs around the park. So that was neat. I spent most of my time running around free. Those were the days. That was like my stomping ground. I was free to go as I pleased, and no one would stop me. Because frankly, my parents rarely spent any time with me as a kid anyway. That got a lot darker than I actually thought it would. But, like, point being, it was the one place where I could do as I pleased and nothing would stop me. I mean, there were hindrances. Like, there was a candy shop in the middle of the park called the Tuck Shop, and what I would do most days is I would seek out ways to make money. There was one point of which I sold ice that could be made from the, in the place where I was staying, it was like, not quite a lodge. It was like, an apartment complex kind of a thing. But there was an ice machine in the corner of it. So what I did is I found cottages in the area, and I would offer to bring them a pack of ice, or we had a cooler, sort of a bag cooler kind of a thing, that we'd bring food there with. And I would offer to bring ice to these people in the cooler thing. And I would be paid like $1 or $2. And I'd take the money to the tuck shop, and I'd buy a $1 bag of candy. Because back then, you could actually buy candy for $1. And then I'd go and buy, like, a can of soda, and then I would sit and eat my candy and drink my soda while watching Looney Tunes on the little, portable DVD player. Man. That was good times. Wait, what are you guys talking about? Huh. Someone remade Legend of Zelda games in Second Life? Interesting. I've seen that there's some stuff in VR chat, but I don't really go in VR chat anymore. Yeah, cheap candy was fun. But I've reached an age where, you know, eating tons of candy doesn't feel good anymore. It feels painful and unpleasant. Now I just sort of avoid eating candy altogether. Though I will admit, on occasion, I give in to my desire to eat candy, and then I regret it. I regret it the entire night because I will sit there and I will eat through a whole bag of candy. Like, whatever I purchased, I will eat all of it, all in one sitting. And then I'm gonna regret it because my stomach gets mad at me and I end up fatter. I have been working out lately. And what I've been doing is just jumping rope. Lots and lots. But now I have calves made of iron. So there's that. Anywho, moral of the story is make sure to jump rope every day. It's good for you, and it'll make you look stronger. Well, it'll make your legs stronger. I don't know about the rest of you. I can't promise that. Man, I remember when penny candies were a thing. You could buy a candy for 1 penny, 1 cent, 100th of a dollar. Now you'd probably have to pay $5 to get one candy. One small candy. One teeny tiny little gummy candy. And pay $5 for it. Back in my day, candy would be dirt cheap. You'd walk into a shop with a lump of dirt and say, I'd like one candy, please. And just plop the dirt on the counter and they'd be like, please leave. Okay, even back then you couldn't buy for dirt. But it was cheaper. Way cheaper. I remember there was a corner store that my brothers and I would go to and buy Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I remember that one of my brothers actually got Blue Eyes White Dragon from one of those booster packs. And they were really, really excited because it was actually really rare to get a Blue Eyes White Dragon from a booster pack. At least that's what I remember them telling me. That was a long time ago. We haven't even lived at that house in ages. We moved like 2001. I've only ever moved once, but that was enough for me to lose all of the childhood friends that I had. I don't think that actually counts, does it? I don't know. My childhood has been weird. Had been weird. That's an entire other story, though, probably. A story that I'm going to save for another day because I think it's a good story. Actually, most of my stories are incredibly depressing, but whatever. Still has bulk. There's a candy shop not too far from here, actually, that I can buy bulk candy at. It's not too expensive, but it's just not smart to do. I think the thing that I liked about that candy store is you could buy not bulk. Like, you could buy the opposite of bulk. You could buy one candy crazy cheap. Like, one gummy candy. Like, you could buy one of those gummy watermelons for 1 penny. Just one. And you didn't need to buy more. That's what I liked about that. The inverse of bulk shopping. Where it was just cheaper to buy less. Or maybe it wasn't, I'm not sure. Might have been cheaper to buy more. You definitely got at least 100 candies out of one of those dollar grab bags. At least I think. Hard to remember now, though. Dunno. I need to go to the washroom. However, I'm not sure if I should end stream. I wonder if I spelled Zatsudon correctly. Is it Zatsudan? I don't know. I think that streamers call them Zatsus for short. It is Zatsudan. Or Zatsudon. Zatsudon. A in Japanese is weird. Oh my god, that is exactly what I'm doing. The definition of Zatsudan is a segment or an entire stream during which a VTuber casually talks about miscellaneous topics. Yeah, that is very specific. I see. I will be back in 1 minute. I'm just going to run to the washroom. I need to get a specific screen for that. I will do that after the stream. Anywho, hold on to your pants. I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. What'd I miss? Apparently not a lot. Anywho, where was I when I had left? I don't know. My brain is all wibbly wobbly. And the words are all listen closely to the Doors. The Doors? I've heard of them. They're a band, aren't they? Yeah, I think so. Something like that. Oh, great. I thought I turned off the microphone. No, I definitely turned off the microphone. Well, now I feel sad. Kinda. Can you really hear the door from over there? Hey guys, I got a working door over here. Okay, I'm going to not continue doing that. For science, I have studied and learned that, so... Well, that sorts that out, I suppose. Unhide all. Yeah, no, there should be no additional sounds going on right now. Huh. So... Huh. Well, I learned absolutely nothing. I'm not sure what I learned. Maybe I learned something. I think the real lesson was the friends we made along the way. And also that I sound okay. Like, my voice sounds kind of okay. Like, it sounds fine. It sounds perfectly average and ordinary. And, what's this button do? I don't think that you guys can hear that. Allow me to put on my headphones so you can hear what I hear. Wait, where's the audio? There's the audio. There it is. That's the sound of Mimi. The hypothetical Miku plushie that I don't have existing yet. What do you mean, no? Oh. Oh, I see. Really? Ah. She says she exists, just not in tangible form yet. Good to know. What else can I do? I got this button here. It, yeah. Huh. Uh-oh, the fight's starting. Ugh! What other buttons do I have? Yay! Puppy cat? No, it sounds like party horn. Yay!
Or else you will die.
doesn't keep me off screen long enough. That didn't work. Yeah, I kind of get where you're coming at with Puppy Cat. That's actually Miku's voice. Oh dear. Does anyone else hear Doots and Skellymans? Look out! The Doots! Hang on, where is it? There it is. And there we go. And I can just do a little and then if I do one of these, and I press this button, and I click that button, and I just do a little there we go. That's the stuff I'm looking for. That's what dreams are made of. There really is very little that comes close to the obtuseness and absurdity of my very existence. Uh-oh. Anywho, I just wanted to say... What I was saying is, I just want to say... I just... wanted to say... Keeps quacking at me. But... This is all going to kick me in the butt, isn't it? These sound effects are going to get me kicked out. Sound effects like, Gnome? Looks like I just got... gnomed. Yeah, that one would definitely 100% be problematic. Actually, I'm a little worried about that now because one of these sound effects could get this this stream sort of stricken. Oh no. But this one is one of my best ones. Maybe I should stop pressing buttons before I actually get myself in trouble. Okay. I just want to press that one. What's this one do? Oof. Okay, I need to stop pressing buttons. I'm gonna stop pressing buttons now. The buttons are fun to press. Do not press the buttons. A question. I'm still at 154 subscribers. Wait, what was my question? I don't think I have one. I think the solution is actually just for me to put in more time and effort into creating content. Specifically more in the form of video content, I suppose. And then if I get more people on board with the content, I'll get more people on board with the hanging out. And if I can get more people on board with hanging out, then I can beat my my goal of 10 viewers. That is my goal. That is what I want to do. Get over 10 viewers watching my stream all at once. So That is my goal for before the end of the year and into the start of next year, I guess. That sounds reasonable, right? Right, guys? Everyone on board with that? We all in this together? If I victory, then we all victory. And that is the email. Alright, everyone, put your hands in. We're gonna do the 3, 2, 1, go team thing. 3, 2, 1, go team! And we all lift our hands. And I press the... click this button. 2. Hand. Go team! And there we go. We did it. We've got our goal. Well, I've got a goal. And you guys have me. We're all in the goal together. That is the total... I forgot how to close this thing. Oh, right, it's that button. Got it. Yeah! We did it! Thank you guys, each and every one of you, for hanging out with me today. And putting up with my ridiculous stuff. If you want, please leave a like. I think those actually help. Actually, having more likes on my channel videos visually and clearly has a massive effect on how well the video does. What I've seen is videos that get likes within the first little bit and views, they do significantly better than ones that don't. And I'm not sure if it's because the likes improve visibility, or if it's because they get more likes because they're better, and that improves visibility, which gets more likes. I can't tell. But most people don't leave likes. And that is a thing I've learned. I think. Yeah, fairly certain of that. So if any of you want to start doing the YouTubes, remember, likes are key. Tell people to like and subscribe. That genuinely works and is super important to the growth of a channel. So remember, kids, always like and subscribe, and also don't take candy from strangers, stay in school, don't do drugs, and sniff glue? No, don't sniff glue. Don't sniff glue. Cool. Well, it sounds like you're well on your way to accomplishing something. Accomplishing being part of the something. Thank you for your patronage. Would you like to supersize that? Like and subscribe? We need more lycanthropes. Seek out werewolves, tell them about me, get them to like and subscribe. Then we can get some lycanthrope subscription and like action going. That's it. That's what we're gonna do. Goal for next year. Sniff lots of glue. Wait, no. Wait. Sorry, I got distracted. What I meant is, goal for next year, get at least 30 new werewolf subscribers. We need to get into that werewolf community. They are a very important faction of the YouTube community. Exactly. Yes. Now you're getting it. Now we're getting it. And if all goes well, by the end of next year, by the end of 2024, I will be making enough money that I can buy a life-sized Roxanne Wolf plushie from Freddy Fazbear Meets His Match, the video game. Yes. That is my goal. My one and only goal for this coming year. Purchase a very large plushie. I can't tell at which point this becomes completely insane and unhinged, and which part is actually serious anymore. I think the two are deeply intertwined with me. Because I am simultaneously both. What, the furry community? You know what? Yeah, sure. The furry community is welcome here. More or less, most, if not all people are welcome here. Just no one that hurts others. The only requirement to be welcome here is that you not hurt others and you be willing to be a pacifist or, at the very least, very kind to others. Like, genuinely the only requirement to hang out here. Just become a plush at this point. You know what? Yeah. I'll see if I can figure out how to do that. Like, I could probably make one on my own. And I have the infrastructure. I could possibly get pieces printed for me. I could probably do that. I think it's really more down to mass production. Also, you know, I could make plush pillows of myself if I had the art. I do not have the art. I need to get the... Actually, I think the thing that should come before me making, or... The thing that should come before me purchasing stuff with money is me purchasing a higher quality VTuber model. I like this model, but let's be honest, I think I need someone that looks better than this model. Say what? Wait, what? What happened while I wasn't looking? Wait, what? Body pillow? Okay. One thing at a time. Did someone just insult someone else? I hope not. No insults have gone out, right? I don't know if I support play fighting. I don't know if I support fighting in general. I will put this up to the council. Shall we allow Lesser and Wyme to fight? My vote is no. Council, what are your votes? Cast your votes and decide their fate. I'm still gonna leave it to the vote. That's 1 vote no, 1 vote yes. 2 votes yes, 1 vote no. 3 votes yes, 1 vote no. I think Jack just voted yes. 4 votes yes, 1 vote no. I think it's fair to say at this point, the yeses have it. Or the ayes have it. You may continue your Mortal Kombat among each other. Pillow fight? To the death? The funny thing is, I 100% could absolutely create a body pillow with myself on it. That is well within the realm of possibility. The issue is, I'm not sure of the cost reasonability. There's also the issue of how much... Actually, how much could I sell it for? I think it would probably cost around $30 per pillowcase, plus probably $140 for the art, because if I'm gonna make pillowcases, then gosh dang it, I'm gonna get custom art made. So there's only like 5 of you guys, which means the cost. Plus, I don't even know if all of you would want one. 5, 6. I can't numbers. But let's see here. For the cost, the base cost to be covered, $140. So, reasonably, say if I were to make 5, I need a calculator. And 140 plus 5 times 30, that'd be $290. Let's round that up to 300. I'd say I sold them for 60 per. Actually, no, there'd be shipping costs as well. So maybe $70 US plus shipping per body pillowcase. That would probably be a reasonable price. So I wouldn't be, like, losing money if I did that. And that is actually within the realm of possibility for me. I could 100% do that. I think that if I was gonna do a body pillowcase, I would need more support. A larger group of fans to make it a bit more reasonable. But honestly, yeah, 100% I would be on board with getting a body pillowcase designed and made, and I could sell it. I forgot, if I were to sell it through Etsy, that'd also have additional charges. Ah, it's so annoying. Anyway, I think first things first, I need to get 500 subscribers before I even consider having a body pillowcase made. And even then, I would want to go based entirely on pre-orders as opposed to actually, selling them outright, going in and spending the money on the design. The funny part is I could definitely sell them cheaper than most other independent VTubers because I actually have the supply line in place already. There's a lot of stuff that I can do that most VTubers can't. Just because I've gone out of my way to find certain resources and have, built up connections and relationships over the years. But that's neither here nor there. Plus, adding on to the fact that I'm a dude and hey, if you guys can get me to 500 subs, I 100%, unquestionably, will get the body pillowcase thing done. I will do it. No questions asked. Consider it done. I don't know about kidnapping, but if you can convince 500 people, 500 individuals to join the mage army, the mage's army, the green... Honestly, I don't even fully know who I am. Like, I know who I am, but as, Imp out the green mage. Bro, if I could make enough money off of, like, merch that I could buy myself a very high quality t-shirt, or not t-shirt, high quality VTuber model. Bam, that one. 100%. But if I could do that, you darn well know that I'd probably be able to start making enough money to, not worry about school and just do this full time. Ah, the dreams. The dreams I have. If I could, I 100% would even add on, I would love to make my own company, like VTuber company, to bring people together, to have that be the entire goal of who I want to be as a VTuber, to bring everyday people together, to make the world less lonely. That right there is my mission statement, to make the world less lonely. And then I could use all of the things I've built up over the years to actually get the merch and everything sent to everyone. I mean, I do have the experience from when I used to make plush toys. And I have the connections. I have way more body pillows than I care to admit. I'm going to pretend I didn't even entirely admit that. But in my defense, there's a lot of different really cute Miku outfits that exist. And then I also discovered that artists that make really wonderful art I want to be able to hug exist. But, you know, whatever. Oh, I could also do wall scrolls. Bro, I could do wall scrolls. That is also in the list of things I can potentially make. There's a lot of stuff I can potentially do just because I have the know-how and ability, but haven't really considered it to be, you know, financially viable. Because it is costly to make this stuff, especially if you're not able to sell it very easily. Specifically getting the art costs, because I want to make sure the artists that I, you know, pay for certain stuff get the pay they deserve. So it is rarely a cheap endeavor to get custom-made stuff. Anywho, what else? Do you guys have any other demands? Otherwise, yeah, I'm gonna set 500 subs, and I will get custom body pillowcases. A custom body pillowcase designed. And, yeah, I guess I'll figure out a way to sell those. That is my offer. I refuse to let it be 18 plus, though. Everything will be a PG style. As the terms and conditions of this offer. Good luck. Man, I feel tired. Been a long day, long stream. I think this is as good a time as any. Yeah, that sounds perfectly fair. Perfectly reasonable. You guys are wonderful. I don't imagine that I'm gonna have that much demand, so it's probably just gonna be a few people that want them. But, you know, if I'm capable of making them, then why not, right? Anywho. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, right. I think now is as good a time as any to end stream. We made it to 2 hours, 45 minutes. 46 minutes, actually. Pretty good. Can't complain. But I don't know if I actually want to end stream. Like, on the one hand, I'm tired. But on the other hand, I'm having fun. And on the third hand, that's in the same category as the second hand, we have 8 people watching. Oh, yeah. The numbers are rising. Oh my god, is this what the grind is? Is this what they've been telling me about? You just need to stream for extended periods of time? This is the secret. The secret sauce. I found the secret sauce. Or have I? I agree with Chase. Or is it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Chase. Is that how you pronounce your name? Chassis? Then yes, 100%. Also, I'm out of bubbly. It was flat anyway. It can help. I think I need to do a marathon stream where I will stream StarCraft. Is that the secret? Oh my god. I have learned the secrets of the universe. Where's Miku? I need to tell her the secrets of the universe. Miku? Miku? Oh, there you are. Miku, I found the secrets of the universe. The secret is to stream for longer. Where's the button? Yes, it's true. Wait a second. I see her there. Oh, there she is. Yeah, so the secret is to stream for longer and also hang out. Yeah, it's true. Oh. You're just here looking for food. Ah, I see. Have you checked the kitchen? Oh, you already checked the kitchen. Pantry? Oh. Wait, seriously? We're out of food? Oh. Well, you're gonna have to wait because look at all the people. They're all hanging out. We're all having a good time, see? Anywho, you guys don't mind if Miku hangs out with us for a while, right? Miku wants to hang out. Okay, so with all the people here and everything going on, we have our plans in place. We know what we're doing. This is working. But she's not an ocarina. The sound of an ocarina sounds like this. Yeah, like that. Or even... Yeah, that's a song. Anywho. Bleh. Bleh. I haven't really thought out much further. On the one hand, I do really want to keep going. On the other hand, I am tired, and my body is saying, "You've streamed for such a long time, you're not used to this. I'm going to collapse on you." What do you think of that? About that, Mr. Green-haired Sandy Man? To which I say to my body, what do you mean, Sandy Man? I am not made of sand, nor do I put people to sleep, nor am... Okay, the other parts are accurate. I am a green-haired man. You got me there. I hear you on that, body. But counterpoint, I'm not made of sand. What do you think of that? I agree. Very well. I believe now is as good a time as any for me to call it a stream. We made it... Oh, we're like 8 minutes shy of 3 hours. Come on, 8 minutes! We can make it another 8 minutes. I'm sure I can find something to talk about in 8 minutes. I mean, there's constantly stuff going on, right? I wonder 2024 Snow Miku's design has been released yet. I bet she has, and I bet she's adorable. Oh! She looks really cozy. I should post a picture. Is she a cook? Yep. She looks adorable! It's a ramen-style Snow Miku design. Her hair is puffy and flowing and long, and she has, like... Looks like her, she's wearing... I don't even know what kind of outfit that is. But her wrist, or her sleeve ends look like, shrimp. It's very cute. Anywho, I think I agree with you guys. It may be time for me to call it a night. Very well. In that case, I want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by and hanging out and making this a wonderful stream and making me feel loved. And I want to tell you guys, I will see you all on Monday when I am back to streaming. So take care, everyone. I will see you then. Follow your dreams. Don't give up. And until Monday, bye-bye. Bye. Bye.